Hey everyone, it's Franco, your business vlogger here, and today I wanted to go over a few reasons why I decided to go and start a business right after graduating from college. So, a little bit about me. I recently turned 27, October babies, right? What's up? And I graduated from FIU, Florida International University, in 2015 after studying finance and marketing. Currently, I'm a co-founder of a digital marketing agency called Ren Marketing. Before I started Ren, there was another company that a few friends and I started that was in the automotive business, in that we wanted to bring together automotive shops and consumers and allow them to get connected in order for the consumers to get automotive service. Didn't work out, but that's besides the point. So really the reason why I ended up going the business owner route was because when I started college at the very beginning, I had the opportunity to work at two large companies. One of them was a Fortune 50 aerospace company. The other one was a Fortune 600 financial services company, a bank. And then I was also able to work at a venture-backed firm where the founder of that company was on Shark Tank, and he had a lot of experience being an entrepreneur. And really what I've noticed, and it comes down to three things at the end of the day, and then fourth, which is really how I have been able to get shaped. So I'm going to start off with the first one. During my time in these internships, I was able to really come across a lot of different people who were older than me. They were like 50, 60 years old, and they were able to share their experiences with me to let me know what they think that they would have done differently if they were my age. And a lot of them told me, for example, look, Franco, this company is great, pays very well, but I wish I would have done something different. I would have started my own company, because then I wouldn't be so dependent on this company. If I ever get sick, or if for some reason the company doesn't want me, my income streams are done. I only have one, right? It's this company. And I know a lot of it comes down to what they themselves have been doing, but at that point, that was very true, right? At the end of the day, I think during that time there were also a lot of reports of companies just firing their employees for whatever reason. But that really caught my attention, and it was at two different companies that were paying pretty well, that were very well liked by their employees, right? The employees liked the companies, and the people there were great at both locations. But they were saying that they wish they would have had a little bit more control over their futures by starting their own company. And that stuck with me for a long time. Now, the second reason why I started a company right after graduating college is that I was able to graduate without debt, without any student debt. And I was able to do this by getting grants, getting scholarships, and at the very beginning of my college career, I was able to get my parents to help me out with some of the tuition. To the point where when I graduated, I had no debt. So I didn't have to focus on paying anyone back right away, which I know is not the case for a lot of people. And I actually have a lot of friends that when they graduated from the university, they had maybe $30,000 worth of debt. A few others from different universities, 80,000 or 100,000. So I was lucky in that I didn't have that debt on the back of my mind that I needed to figure out, right? So I was able to afford going and starting something with the little money I had, and not necessarily focus so much on getting paid for myself. And that brings us to our third reason, and it's that I had the support of my family to be able to go out there and start my own business. When it comes to really being able to do that, right? I know not everyone has the ability to be able to go and start a business right after college. I did that because I didn't have to pay any student debt, and my parents were okay with me going that route, which took me a while to get them to that point, because being from another country, they thought that, when I got those first internships, they thought I was going to focus on making money and not focus on going to school. But I was able to convince them that, the right route might be starting a business, right? Because that is where I'm able to focus on doing something for myself as opposed to someone else, an employer. And that would really be the third reason why I was able to do that. Now, all those points together really bring me to my fourth point, which is the main reason, right, which has, is influenced by all these three reasons, for why I was able to and why I decided to start a business right after college. And that is that, listening to all these people tell me that, They are in some ways afraid or scared of ever getting laid off from their own company, and then having other people tell me that, look, like they were able to go through college by taking out loans, and it's something that they really couldn't afford to pay off right away after college. And really seeing my parents and knowing that they do well, but they're not at the point where they are financially independent. All of those things together made me realize that financial independence really is very valuable, right? And it's something that not a lot of people are able to attain, because some people sometimes early on, and this is just my personal opinion, we go look for that instant gratification. Maybe it's getting that company job, being able to make some money, and then buy a car, right? And that car makes us happy for that short period of time when it's new, but over time it's just something else, right? And I came across the realization that I was young. I graduated at 22, and I told myself, if I were to do this right now, if I were to start a business right now, I have nothing. Like, my risk is very little. It's like zero, right? I didn't have any student debts, like I mentioned, and I could do that. I could go and start something, and if it didn't make me money right away, that's fine. I was able to do that. And I told myself, if I don't do this right now, right, I might never be able to do it. Because as you get older, maybe you have kids, maybe you buy a home, maybe you do all these things, and they prohibit you from going out there and taking other risks, right? That in this case I'm able to take right after college. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because it's going to be for me. I'm for sure going to enjoy it. And this is something I didn't mention, but during my time at these internships, even though I like the company and I like the people, after a while doing the same work over and over again got a little boring. And I realized that I couldn't sit behind a desk for another 6 months doing the same exact thing and waiting for someone else to promote me. I told myself, look, I'm gonna try to do something myself. I'm gonna try to make that work out, because I'll be learning along the way, and I'll be potentially being able to get to that level, which is financial independence. So those are the reasons why I went the route of starting a business after graduation. Again, it's by being influenced by the people around me to take the risk and build something for myself, by not having any student loan debt that would help hold me back, which for some people it doesn't hold them back, but for most it can be heavy. By having that support from family, and from having that drive to be financially independent down the road, right? Those are the 4 reasons. And I would say that I'm glad I made the decision. Obviously, I don't know where I would be if I went and stayed with a Fortune 500 company. But I would say that at the end of the day, you don't know what you don't know. But there's one thing that's certain, like, you won't grow if you don't try to take steps out of your comfort zone. So I hope that this video was just able to give you some different perspectives. In this case, why I was able to and wanted to start a business after graduating college. I think that starting a business is not for everyone. It's honestly very difficult. Well, to start a business is easy. It's like $150. But to really work on a business, make that grow, it's very difficult. You're going to fail. You're going to win. You're going to go. It's really like a roller coaster. You're going to have your ups and downs. But sometimes you just got to do it, and you got to do that to grow. And that's pretty much it. Right now, what I'm doing with Ren Marketing is we are providing services to a bunch of different service providers, like lawyers and dentists, and we're growing that. But I will say, even doing that, there's a lot of lessons that I wish someone would have told me before I had to go and, experience them by failing. But I'll put that for another video, maybe make that another video. That way you're able to learn from some of the mistakes I made there. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a like and to really subscribe to this channel. That way you're able to stay on top of the other videos that are going to come out. I think that really when it comes to learning from other people's experiences, that's how you can grow. And I want this YouTube video to be able to help people grow by learning from what I've been able to learn, if you get what I'm saying. All right, so again, this is Franco. And I hope to see you on the next video, or I hope that you see the next video, because obviously I won't be able to see you on the next video. All right, so thanks for paying attention, and talk to you soon.